Hi, everybody. Say hi to my cat. He loves hanging around with me while I'm doing weather broadcasts. He's about as the most affectionate cat you've ever seen in your life, right, Kovu? And he's named after the character in Lion King 2. My daughter was obsessed with Kovu, Kovu. So that's him. Okay. So what do you think? We should go do the weather together? We should do the weather together? He's just a little boy. All right, so let's respect to the weather over the next week to 10 days. And we have, of course, what happened this morning, and we had a post on our website last night on meteorologistjoecioffi.com of a weather front moving through, was going to get hung up, and it did a little bit, and it kept the clouds and some rain in along the coast for a while this morning, but we did manage to go partly to mostly sunny by early to mid-afternoon. Should have a nice day tomorrow. It'll be breezy during the morning hours. This is the European model, by the way. And then Monday we're going to warm up. There's a frontal boundary that's setting up to our north, and that's going to cause temperatures to climb well up into the 70s to around 80. But the front is going to come through here on Tuesday morning, and with it some downpours and some showers. Maybe we'll wind up with a quarter to a half an inch of rain if we're lucky. And that's quite a cool air mass for this time of year coming down into eastern Canada. When we switch over to the GFS in a second, you'll see it better. And because we have a relatively strong blocking pattern in the atmosphere, the next series of lows, one for the end of the week, goes by to our south with some rain here maybe on Thursday into Thursday night. And then we get a break for the weekend as another we'll call it cold, that a cool high builds in. And then another weather system that the European takes to the Great Lakes also migrates just to our south along about Tuesday. Now we're into the first week of May. So the pattern at least seems now to be switching to something that resembles typical spring, which is invasions of air masses from the north from time to time. And you get cool air, and sometimes you get cool marine air. And this is going to be the case now as we go forward. So the odd warm day here and there, absolutely. But in terms of more than a day or so of warm weather, I don't think so. So here's the GFS, and you can see it a little better. You see how those showers that are way up in upstate New York, that's where the frontal boundary is. And this is Monday afternoon. So we're in a southwest flow here, and temperatures will be heading up 70s to near 80, I think. And there's that wave that comes through here Tuesday morning with the front dropping southward, and that chilly high to the north builds in. Wednesday looks good. And here comes the next one for Thursday that goes over and just to our south. Not overly impressed with the GFS in terms of the amount of rain generated from that. And then the next high builds in, and here comes the next wave. Models are pretty similar. The GFS wants to take a piece of that and take it to our north early next week, whereas the European sort of does that. Then it has the main body of moisture going by to our south as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday during that first week of May. So again, it's a pretty active spring pattern. Let's show you the temperatures in all of this in terms of where we are with respect to normal. And I'll just backtrack a little bit. Let's go to, let me go back. Okay, so this is today where we were actually a little bit above normal because of where the temperatures were earlier and where they wound up this afternoon. So we're below normal, a little below normal for Sunday into Sunday night. And then on Monday, we warm up, and you can see it gets pretty warm here, well above normal by Monday evening. And then we're still above normal through Tuesday lunchtime. And then here comes that chilly air for Tuesday night and Wednesday, when we're below normal again, and we pretty much stay there close to or below normal as we go into next weekend and beyond that. So a lot's going to depend down the road on clouds and wind direction and so on. But the bottom line is that this is a pretty pretty much a springtime pattern that we're seeing, and that is going to be the story for the next 10 days. No major storms, but at least we'll have 2 opportunities for rain and possibly 3 in that period, which is good. We have an elevated risk for fire for Sunday for northeastern New Jersey, the Hudson Valley, and Connecticut, and New York City. And elsewhere nearby, just be cautious because the conditions are going to be very dry. The risk was not high enough for the National Weather Service to designate it as elevated, nor did they put up a fire weather watch. That's been posted for some places to the north, but just keep that in mind on tomorrow. If you're doing anything outdoors that involves an open flame, just be extra cautious. You don't want to be the one that starts off a brush fire. So have a good evening and enjoy the rest of what is a great week.